Hi, this is Victor and welcome back to my math tutoring channel. In this video, we will study the convergence of the following series, which is the sum of n going from 1 to infinity of 5 to the power n plus 1 divided by 3n minus 2 factorial. Looking at this series, it has factorial in it. And usually when we have factorial, the ratio test usually is effective with such series. And the ratio test, let's call it L, is equal the limit when n goes to infinity for absolute value of an plus 1 divided by an. Let me write the an here better. Yeah. So where an is equal 5 to the power n plus 1 divided by 3n minus 2 factorial. So let's calculate an plus 1. All what I have to do is replace every n in my series by n plus 1 is equal 5. Instead of the n that I have, I put n plus 1 and I had plus 1, I keep it, divided by 3 and I replace n by n plus 1 minus 2 and all that factorial. So an plus 1 become 5 to the power n plus 2 divided by 3n plus 3 minus 2 factorial. So my an plus 1 would be equal 5 to the power n plus 2 divided by 3n plus 1 factorial. So now let's do an plus 1 divided by an, which would be 5n plus 2 divided by 3n plus 1 factorial. And I will write divided like this, and the an that I have is 5n plus 1 divided by 3n minus 2 factorial. And I have a division of two fractions. It become multiplication, but I will inverse the second fraction. So an plus 1 divided by an is equal to 5n plus 2 divided by 3n plus 1 factorial multiplied by 3n minus 2 factorial divided by 5n plus 1. So that would equal here 5, because like this 5n plus 2, 5 to the power n plus 2 is 5 to the power n multiplied by 5 to the power of 2. And here this, the division 5n, 5 to the power n multiplied by 5 to the power of 1. So I would have 5 in the numerator, and in the denominator I would have 3n plus 1 multiplied by 3n multiplied by 3n minus 1. Let me write it down on different line. So my an plus 1 divided by an is equal 5 divided by 3n plus 1 multiplied by 3n multiplied by 3n minus 1. Because like the 3n plus 1 factorial is 3n plus 1 multiplied by 3n multiplied by 3n minus 1 and multiplied by 3n minus 2 factorial. Let's write it down for you here. 3n plus 1 factorial is equal 3n plus 1 multiplied by 3n multiplied by 3n minus 1 and multiplied by 3n minus 2 factorial. And the 3n minus 2 with 3n minus 2, I can simplify it. This is how I get in my denominator 3n plus 1 multiplied by 3n multiplied by 3n minus 1. So now I will study the limit when n goes to infinity of 5 divided by 3n plus 1 multiplied by 3n multiplied by 3n minus 1. And when n goes into infinity, let's do it in a better way. So it becomes 5 and 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27, and it becomes 27n to the power of 3. If you multiply it, like 3n times 3n is 9n plus 3n, but I have to multiply them by 3n minus 1. The answer will become 5 divided by 27n to the power of 3. And when n goes to infinity, the denominator is infinity. 5 divided by infinity is equal to 0. So since the limit L, since the limit when n goes to infinity equal to 0, which is less than 1, the series converge, because when we do the ratio test, if the ratio test is less than 1, means the series converge. So if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. That would help me tremendously. And if you push on the like button, I would really appreciate it. This is Anar, the series converge. Thank you for listening.